Okay, so we are doing example 6. We've actually already done this one in class, but I'm doing a recording of it anyway. So we're using the discriminant to describe the zeros of each quadratic. So when we're talking about how we're describing zeros, we want to know whether there's two rational ones, one rational one, or a double zero, or whether there is two irrational zeros. So way we do that is remember that you've got three options for the discriminant. I don't like it when it does that. Anyway, we'll work that out. If you've got the discriminant equals less than 0, discriminant equals 0, or the discriminant is greater than 0. So if the discriminant is greater than 0, we've got two real zeros. If the discriminant equals 0, we've got one real 0, or we'll call it a double 0. And if it's less than 0, we've got no real zeros. Okay, so that's basically what we're looking for. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so this first one, if we scroll back up to the right spot, it's weird how it's not scrolling properly on my figures. There it is. Okay, so we've got 5x squared. So what we're going to be doing is we're using the discriminant. So we remember the discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. So in each of these, you've just got to make sure you know what b is, you know what a is, and you know what c is. We've gone through that a few times, so I'm not going to step it out, but let's go. Discriminant equals minus 2 squared minus 4 times 5 times minus 3. Put that into your calculator, you'll get 64. That is greater than 0, which means we have two real zeros. But there is another thing that we've got to recognize as well. 64 is a square number, which means, and don't forget in the quadratic formula, you've actually got b squared minus 4ac, which is why we're looking at the positive and negative side of it. Because it's a square number, that will actually come out to be a rational number. So they're not only real, but these are two rational zeros. Okay, so that's question A done. Question B. Similar, and we're doing them all exactly the same way. So we've got discriminant equals b squared, so minus 12. Oop, don't know why the brackets didn't work. Squared minus 4 times 3 times positive 12. Work that out, and you will end up with 0. So we have one rational double 0. So it's a 0 and it's rational, but they're both at the same spot. Question C, discriminant 3 squared minus 4 times 8 times minus 2 will actually give us, interesting they did it minus 2 the first one, don't know, equals 73. So that once again is a positive, which means it is rational. It means it is real, but 73 is not a square number. I'm going to actually go irrational real zeros. So it's real because it's positive, which we've already talked about, but because it's not a square number, it is irrational. All right? That should be pretty good.